abandon, abandon, abandon.
To leave something or someone behind without taking care of them anymore. Here is a sample sentence. After the storm, the family was forced to abandon their flooded home and seek shelter elsewhere.
Abandonment, abandonment, abandonment.
It's when something or someone is left behind without being taken care of or looked after anymore. Here is a sample sentence. The owner's decision to abandon the property after it was damaged in the storm left the neighbors with a big mess to clean up. This sentence demonstrates how the word abandonment can be used to describe the act of leaving something, such as a place or an object, without taking care of it or providing for its maintenance.
Abbreviation, abbreviation, abbreviation.
It's when you shorten a long word or phrase to make it shorter, but still mean the same thing. Here is a sample sentence. The company's full name, the International Association of Marketing Professionals, was often shortened to its abbreviation, IMAP.
Abeyance, abeyance, abeyance.
This word refers to a temporary pause or suspension of something, like a break from an activity or a delay in a process. It's a short-term stop that can happen for various reasons. Here is a sample sentence. The construction project was put on hold due to unforeseen circumstances, and all work came to an abeyance until further notice. In this example, abeyance means a temporary suspension or a cessation of activity.
Abide, abide, abide.
This word means to stay or remain somewhere, often for a long time, without moving away. It's about being present and continuing to be part of something. Here is a sample sentence. The new law will abide by international standards, ensuring that all companies operating in the country meet strict environmental regulations. In this example, abide means to comply with or follow something, in this case, international standards and regulations.
Ability, ability, ability.
It's a quality that makes someone good at doing something, like a skill or talent. Here's a sample sentence. She possessed a remarkable ability to solve complex math problems with ease. This sentence demonstrates the word ability in context, highlighting its meaning as a natural talent or skill.
Abnormal, abnormal, abnormal.
This word refers to something that doesn't follow usual rules or patterns. It's different from what is typically expected. Here is a sample sentence. The doctor told me that my blood test results showed an abnormal reading, which required further investigation. In this example, abnormal means not normal or usual, outside the expected range.
Aboard, aboard, aboard.
This word means being on or inside something, like a ship or a plane, as you're getting ready to move or have already started moving. Here is a sample sentence. The passengers were instructed to board the bus at the designated stop. In this example, board means to get on or onto something, in this case, the bus. And aboard would be used in a similar context, but with an emphasis on being already on the vehicle. For instance, as soon as we boarded the plane, we found our seats and prepared for takeoff. In this revised sentence, aboard emphasizes that you are already on the plane rather than just getting on it.
Abolish, abolish, abolish.
This means to completely stop something from existing or being used, so that it is no longer allowed or practiced. Here is a sample sentence. The government has announced plans to abolish the outdated tax on small businesses, effective next year. In this example, abolish means to officially end or do away with something, in this case, the tax.
Abolition, abolition, abolition.
This refers to the act of completely stopping or getting rid of something, often because it's considered unfair or wrong. Here is a sample sentence. The abolition of slavery in the United States was a major milestone in the country's history, marking a significant shift towards greater equality and human rights.
Abortion, abortion, abortion.
This is a medical procedure where a pregnancy is ended before the baby is born. It's a decision made by a woman, often with the help of a doctor or healthcare provider, to stop the growth of the developing fetus inside her body. Here is a sample sentence. The controversy surrounding abortion has been a contentious issue in politics and society for decades. This sentence uses the word abortion to refer to the termination of a pregnancy, often with medical or surgical means.
Abortive, abortive, abortive.
This word means something that doesn't happen or succeed as planned, often because it was stopped or failed early on. Here is a sample sentence. The company's new product launch was an abortive attempt, as it failed to generate any significant interest or sales. In this example, abortive means unsuccessful or futile. It implies that the effort or endeavor did not achieve its intended goal and ultimately ended in failure.
Abridge, abridge, abridge.
This means to shorten or make something less long or detailed than it was before. Here is a sample sentence. The publisher decided to abridge the lengthy novel, condensing it into a shorter and more manageable form for readers. In this example, abridge means to shorten or reduce something, in this case, a book, while still keeping its essential content.
Abrogate, abrogate, abrogate.
This means to officially cancel or get rid of something, like a rule or law, that was previously made or agreed upon. Here's a sample sentence for the word abrogate. The new law effectively abrogated the old regulations, replacing them with stricter guidelines that would be enforced more strictly. In this example, abrogate means to officially cancel or repeal something, in this case, the old regulations, often in favor of something else.
Abrupt, abrupt, abrupt.
It means something happens suddenly, without warning or gradual change. Here's a sample sentence. The plane's sudden and unexpected landing was an abrupt end to what had been a smooth flight. In this example, abrupt describes the way in which the landing ended the flight, implying that it was sudden, unexpected, and perhaps even jarring.
Absence, absence, absence.
It's when something or someone is not there, where they normally would be. Here is a sample sentence. The family was surprised by her prolonged absence from the reunion, and they wondered what could have kept her away. This sentence demonstrates how the word absence can be used to describe a period of time when someone or something is not present.
Absent, absent, absent.
This word means someone or something is not there, where they are expected to be. Here is a sample sentence. The student was absent from school yesterday due to illness. This sentence demonstrates how the word absent can be used in a context where someone, in this case, a student, is not present or participating in an activity, attending school.
Absolute, absolute, absolute.
This word refers to something that is completely true or correct, with no exceptions or doubts. It's the most certain or definite thing possible. Here's a sample sentence. The judge's decision was absolute, leaving no room for appeal or revision. In this example, absolute means complete and final, with no exceptions or qualifications.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely.
This word means completely or totally true, without any doubt or question. It's used to emphasize that something is 100% correct or certain. Here is a sample sentence using the word absolutely. I'm absolutely thrilled to be going on vacation next week. In this example, absolutely is used as an adverb to emphasize the strength of the speaker's excitement and enthusiasm.
Absorb, absorb, absorb.
It means to take something in, like a sponge takes up water. Here is a sample sentence. The sponge was able to absorb all the water that had spilled on the floor. In this example, the sponge takes in and soaks up the water, demonstrating the meaning of the verb absorb.